Hi, this is Marlon with a tutorial on how to use the Mevo camera in a live audio setup. Some of you may have seen the video that I previously posted, and that video was specifically for the volunteers that work at our church on a weekly basis and to familiarize them with the setup that we currently have. Some of you have seen those videos and have been wondering why I did some of the things that I chose to do, and have asked questions how you can do that. So let me give you just a couple things that'll help you incorporate on a very simple way a Mevo camera into your existing audio live system. But before we do that, let's review a couple of the options you currently have to bring audio into your Mevo system. The first one is to use the built-in microphone that's on the Mevo camera. It's right there in the front. It's in the red color. It picks up a really wide stereo image, and it's adequate. The other option that is built into the system is to use the microphone on your iOS device. So those microphones, they work, they may not be optimal, and I want you to consider possibly upgrading your system to get better audio. Audio often is something that's forgotten in the video production. Remember that 50% of your video product is audio. So to get better audio, you can use dedicated microphones, a dedicated mixer, and if you're in a live setting, you already have those items in place. So let's review what you need to do in order to get audio from a mixer or some other audio source into your Mevo system. You're going to need to have one of these items. This is the iRig2, and I chose to use the iRig2 because it is an approved product that works with the Mevo system. So let's now go to a mixer and see how we can integrate that. So by far the easiest thing to do to get audio from your existing mixer and audio setup is to use something called the tape output. Most mixers today, I wager to say all mixers today, have this option, and they're typically in the form of an RCA jack. There is a left channel and a right channel coded white and red, so you'll need a cable that has two RCA connections that goes to the tape output. Usually next to it is a tape input. We're using the tape output. Now make sure that you know how that tape output is sent through your mixer. On this Mackie board, I have to actually assign it to the mix by hitting this button. And then what happens, whatever audio is brought into here and whatever audio is sent out through the main mix, it is duplicated to the tape output. So whatever I change here on the main faders or the channel faders is exactly what comes out through there. So that by far is the easiest. Once you have an RCA connections left and right coming out of your mixer, you will need that RCA connection to go to a 1/4 inch, preferably a balanced line input, and simply plug that connection of that same cable into the 1/4 inch input of your iRig. Switch your Mevo app to iPad output. Make sure the iRig is connected to your iPad or iOS device, and then check your gain levels. Now be careful, whatever the main mixer is doing on their audio is going to affect your signal there. So you'll have to watch it, and once you set levels and if the audio engineer at the existing place or the existing situation, if they know what they're doing, you're probably going to get a nice consistent signal. But make sure you check it beforehand so you're good to go. So that by far is the easiest. The second option is to use the headphone jack that is on many mixers. Some mixers even have two outputs, so if you have that, that's even better. But remember, somehow the volume on the phone output is going to be adjusted on this Mackie mixer. It's through this fader. So make sure that you're setting that fader or that output at a good strong signal and that you're not over boosting it in the Mevo app. If you're over boosting it in the Mevo app, you're going to get distortion, you're getting a lot of noise. So again, make sure you're getting good levels. So that by far is the two easiest ways to incorporate the Mevo audio, external audio from a mixer from your existing system into your Mevo camera, and that should serve most of the situations that you come across. I hope this video helps, and enjoy your recording and other events.